Hey guys, you're watching Z1 and Only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City, episode 75. I think it is now. Well, that's a weird glitch, isn't it? Can you see that lighting? It could have just been me. And you guys really want me to do an interior of this house. You want me to do my interior. So I will be doing the interior. We're going to finish off, or hopefully at least get slowly towards finishing off the outside of my house. Just putting the chimneys in like I said we needed to do last episode. So I'm going to put these in. One more. Something like that. There we go. There's the chimneys in. That looks a lot better. That makes me feel a lot better about it. Right, so we're going to crack on with the front of the house still. I can't believe how much I ran over time last episode. I do apologise for that. What I am going to do though is increase... should I increase the height of this? Nah. I thought about it, but then I don't think it's going to look quite as good. So I'll continue like this. So I've got a fence here, and there's a piggy in there. This is a little piggy run. And there's a pig in there and a couple of trees. So, what are the trees? We've got a big cherry tree here. So what I'm going to do is an old tactic of mine to get a sapling and to get some bone meal. And I'm going to grow a really big tree. So to do that, you've seen me do it before. I'm going to grab that, and we're going to go up. Where do I want it? There. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I started the recording as it's getting nighttime? Of course I have. I don't do it deliberately, I promise. Okay, so we're going to grow a really big tree. You know what? That'll be okay. We can always add to it. So now we've got a big tree. I'm then going to replace the leaves with pink wool to make it look like a cherry tree. So I shall do this. Well, I'll do that in a minute. Let's carry on for a minute. I don't want to do that. Don't want to cut away just yet. I've then got a small tree. So we're going to just build... not build one. We're just going to grow a normal sized tree here. Like that. And then over here, I've got two very large trees. So for that, we're going to use jungle trees. And there's one here. Grow up. Not quite as tall as I wanted. And one here. Not quite as tall as I wanted. I might make those a little bit taller. Okay. And then in here is a little shed for them. Let's get rid of all my inventory. We're going to just crack on with this episode. We're going to really work hard to try and get as much done as we can. So we're going to have, a normal little shed. The sort of same shed design as what we had on our on the school. Whoops. How did I put a block back there? That was skill. Right, so we're going to have... no, let's go with blocks there and slabs there. It's a little bit more basic, but it's a little bit better scaled. So there's a shed there. Oh, it's so dark. I didn't realise how dark it was. Why is it so light over there? It's because of the street lights. Huh. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the sleepy. And now we're going to get another... I'm working as quick as I can, guys, because there's a lot to do this episode. Okay, and then over here is another... It's actually an oil tank, or was an oil tank, that we sort of cut in half to make into another little piggy pen for them. Or for it, not them. We're going to use sponge on the floor, I think, for some hay. Yeah, it's a good little hay. I actually really like that texture for hay. That works very, very well. Okay, now we're going to use some bone meal around here. Because this is a little bit weedy, because the pig always roots it all up and stuff, so there's a lot of weeds growing in there. And then what we're going to do is, over here, is build it out. This hedge sort of is built out like this. Let's go out like that. Perfect. Fill that in again. And come up here. Yeah, I can't wait to do the interior. You guys are very excited about that. And then we're going to thicken this bit up as well. This is a bit of a thicker bit. I've been having a look outside, trying to remember where all the bits are, you know, where it's bigger and where it's smaller and stuff like that. And then there's another one here like this. And this is also divided... Oops, not an anvil. This is also divided along there. Because that's where young animals go when we get some baby animals. Okay, so there's that bit done. Let's work on this side for the moment. As I say, I'm working as quickly as I can. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky because in real life, let's cut that one out. This is terraformed and actually goes up about 2 stairs height. But because of the house next to us, we can't terraform. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this, and then we're just going to pretend that actually went up a lot more than that. And then let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's get some grey wool, because I've got some iron sheds here. And then there was a bush there. There isn't a bush there anymore. We can take those two away, in fact. And then, it is like that, really. Let's keep it flat. We'll keep it flat for now. What we're going to do is get a better texture for iron. There we go. We can use iron blocks for the iron shed. Going to come up here. There's no windows in them. Nothing fancy like that. Let's leave a gap of 3 and then a gap of 2 in the middle. Oh, we got just fit it in. We'll go like that. Okay, that fits better. That's the way we're going to have to do it. Haven't got an awful lot of room in this area, but this was the sort of biggest area on the map that we could build this house in. Let's go up here and up here. Get it done as quick as possible. So much to do, so much to get through. I don't really, if I can help it, I don't want to be working on the outside after this episode. I want this episode to be the last episode doing the outside. So we're going to come up there and up there. And then put the tops on. And then for the roof, we're going to use slabs. We're going to go along on this level and that level. And then, I don't know, we'll go like that. I think it's going to be the best way. Like this. And then down here. And here. Okay, I'm going to leave the other roof for later. Because they actually join up. And there's actually an iron bit that joins up in the middle here. It's not quite as high. And we also put little baby animals in there as well. And it's closed off. Let's use an iron fence. That's more like it. No, cobblestone wall's perfect. Like that. That's where some baby animals go as well, if we get some baby animals. Okay. This part. So much to the house. It's unbelievable. This part comes out to about here. And this is actually an aviary. This is where we have our birds. We have quite a few birds. We have some, in fact, some really small baby chickens in here. They're like little miniature chickens. But we also have finches in here. And we did have some lovebirds a few years ago, a couple of years ago. I think it was a couple of years ago now. Okay, and then this is going to, it's about the same level as the windows actually, like this. And then we're going to have spruce, because we have a bit of protection for the birds. So we have a bit of a roof, whoops, funky, like this. And so the birds don't get out, we're just going to do that. Perfect, that's about right. That looks about how it is. Can we just do... Oh, not over there. Come back. There and there. Nope. There. Perfect. Yeah, that closes it off well. So that's where we have the birds. And then the path. Let's get our grey back. Because this is a little concrete bit there. That is grass. And this is concrete in here as well. Oh, we can just reach. Perfect. Come on. Reach. You could reach the other one. There we go. No, not 2. Like that. Let's place that under there. And now this is like that, and that is like that. Yes, this is it. Sandstone slabs here. Oops. Out the front. And then we're going to have carpet that then sort of comes down. Well, it's not. It's brick weave here, actually. Let's get it right. Let's do it right. Brick weave from here. Down to there. And this is terraformed a bit. That would be higher, obviously, so you can imagine how it would be. We can't do it exactly because of all the houses that we've got around us. If we terraform this completely, it would look very, very strange. Okay, so we're going to then follow this path all the way back. And thank you also for the compliments about my house. A lot of you like my house, so yes, thank you for that. I suppose. Okay, so this comes out here. Nice big path around here. It's actually turning out a little bit better than I thought it would. We're going to just take that away a bit, actually. Like that. That's better. Right. At the back here is our wash house, which is actually being rebuilt at the moment. So I'm going to build it roughly to what it will look like once it's finished. So this is where our washing machines are. We've got our dishwasher in that room. I think I said washing machine last episode, but I meant dishwasher. Out to here. Let's get some glass as well. We're using breeze blocks, which is why I'm using sort of stone bricks, because they look a little bit similar at least, don't they? Like this. Perfect. Have a too high window in here. Come on, careful now. There we go. And here. Like that. This is what it's going to look like. It doesn't look like this at the moment, but it will, hopefully, eventually, look like that. Brick weave on the floor here. Quickly, 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 quickly. I'm in a rush. I'm not doing it too quick. I want this to still be watchable. But yeah, we just need to keep cracking. Okay, so we're going to use this as the top. Let's do it on this level. Like this. And then come along here. This is going to have to be sort of full blocks. Splash me. Hashtag splash me. Like this. And then that one, and that one. Okay. There, and there, and there. Careful now. 1, 2, whoops, that's right, 3. And at the top. It's coming together. It's coming together. Okay, and then let's get our carpet back again. I love this. This is really good fun for me. Okay, so we're going to come up here. This is a little bit raised up in real life as well. This part is a little bit higher than that part, if you know what I mean. And we're going to come down here. Join that bit up like this. Come along the front of here. Ah, wait a minute. Take it away. This is brick weave as well. It breaks into brick weave from about there. And then this is actually brick weave. Quickly, quickly, quickly. How much have I got left on my splash? 43 seconds. Quickly, quickly. How many blocks would it come out? 1, 2. Yeah, 2 blocks is about right. Whoops. Okay, we've got bricks right down underneath the earth. Oh, this is great. I absolutely love this. I can't believe it's taken me like 75 episodes to get around to building my own house. That is absolutely mental. Okay, now we've got another bush behind here, which comes up. We're going to probably do it about 3 blocks high, like this. And then around the front here. Whoops. Oh yeah, carpet. Let's delete that away. This is where the motorbike is kept. About there. Like this. No windows, it's just like a wooden shed for our motorbike. Or one of the motorbikes. Got a few motorbikes. Like this. I've got one motorbike in there. One motorbike in, I think it's that shed. And then I've got a pickup truck. A Land Rover. A pickup truck would be there. Land Rover usually parks there. My convertible usually parks there. Another Land Rover parks there. And there's another car over here. So, yeah. And the two motorbikes. I don't have a bike license, so it's not my bike. Let's sleep this night away. I don't know if I want a bike license. I'm a little bit scared of riding bikes. I like being in a car. I like having 4 wheels, I think is what I like. Okay, so let's come along here. And then this roof, we're going to use these blocks again. Great blocks for roofs, these are. Like this. And then this is going to be a little bit higher, these 2 blocks. This is a very slight incline. Like that. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, and then we're going to have this hedge a little bit thicker. In fact, just make it look a little bit better. Like this. And we're going to roughen up the top as well. There we go. Perfect. And then have our brick path that comes this way. I'm not going to be able to put my whole garden in because we just haven't got enough room. But I'll get as much of it in as I can with it looking okay. Otherwise, I don't want it to look too cramped otherwise. Okay, so we're going to come back here. This is just too high. It's not going to work with these stairs. We're going to have to use a slab like how we done on the other side. It would usually be about that high, but it just doesn't work. We're not terraforming this world. That's something that I wish we did a little bit, maybe. We don't really need to terraform it. A lot of people say, why don't you terraform it? It doesn't necessarily need to be. But I know what you guys mean. It is always nice when you have a bit of hills and stuff and mountains and stuff like that. But it's just easier and quicker to build on a super flat world. You can build it how you want. You know, there's nothing in the way to be able to, that you've got to first dismantle. I've gone too far with, nope, that's meant to be there. Gone too far with these though, got carried away. That's it, about there. Okay, splash me. Now, there's another couple of sheds. We'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it. We need to go one more block, in fact, for it to look a little bit more perfect. One more block along here. Wonderful, wonderful. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. One shed there. And then there's not really much room between them. Another shed there. Like that. Yep. No, let's make them a bit wider, in fact. These are bigger sheds. How much block is that? 4 blocks in between. 2 blocks. 4 blocks. That's it. That lines up better. Okay. And there's also... there's actually a little bit of an aviary on the front of this as well. We'll try and do it. I'm going to have to take this away. And that away. And then drop this down like that. And this shed is where we have our owls. There's some barn owls in here. I need to go higher. Careful now. I hate working with fences. They are awful. Let's go one more block up. Like this. And put the top on. Okay, and then they're just 2 sheds. That's where the owls are. This is the rabbit run. This is where we've got some 2 rabbits, I think. 2 rabbits in here. So we're going to go along there with that. And then get our fences back again. You know what? Let's do it there as well. That's better. It looks like it sort of connects in a little bit better. We'll do the same there. Like that. The rabbits are in here. This hedge needs to be extended. Oops, not that high. There we go. Do it like that. Perfect. There's no hedge on the back, but there is a fence on the back. Like this, that goes all the way along. And these sheds need to be longer as well. These sheds need to go to there. Big sheds. Nice big sheds. Like this. Excellent. Okay, so this is the rabbit run. And then there's a tortoise in here as well. A little tortoise. This is a little, oops, drinking fountain. And there is actually, no joke, a fountain in here. So we're going to do that. We're going to use cobblestone walls. Just like that. And then put water on top. There we go. There's no real slabs or nothing. I think there's some slabs down here. So if we get... oh, let's use pressure plates. That'll be better. Yes. That's it. They look like slabs. There's a few slabs there like that. Perfect. And there's a little shed. Well, not really a shed. A little hut here. That's too big. For the tortoise. My phone's gone crazy. Woohoo! Did you hear that? That went nuts then. Okay, so that's a little tortoise hut. Oh, and let's put the sponge in there as well. I like the little sponge in there to make him all comfortable. Oops. There we go. And then there is a hole in the shed here, which goes into a little internal rabbit run. Or a little hideout for the rabbit to be in safely. so nothing can get to them, and they have somewhere warm to stay. Like that. Obviously, when we build the shed up, that'll be built up as well. Okay, right. Any more trees around the front or anywhere? I don't think there's any trees that I can remember in the rabbit run. No more trees out the front from what I can remember. Oh, there is a tree here, actually. It's actually looking really good. I like building real houses in Minecraft because you can see, like, it's livable. It looks like it's being used. Actually looking really good. It looks like my place. I'm pleased. I'm chuffed. Okay, we're going to leave that as the dividing wall. This is my field, or would be in real life. But I'm not going to waste grassy space just to say that it's my field. You know what I mean? Let's use these iron bars. Oops. Along here. And join that up with that. It's not a fancy fence, I know, guys. But it's not fancy in real life. I want to try and keep it as close to real life as possible. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me build those 2 sheds and finish off the other shed over there, because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So I should be back in a moment. Let me calm down as well. I'm excited. Okay, just slept away the night. We've got a fresh day. I've got the sheds in with the doors, and the sheds in this side with the doors. Looking fantastic. Whoops, something fell off. I think I just broke something. Oh well, we'll figure out later. Right, got the oak sapling and the bone meal for a tree that's behind here. Boop. Oh, I'm chuffed. It's looking so good. Now, there would be a path leading that way to my field as well. And some trees down here. We'll do the trees down there in a moment. Because first, do you know how exciting this is for me to build this? I don't know why it took me so long. I think I was a little bit, I don't know, unsettled about building my house in real life. On my real house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's okay. I'm getting used to it. As long as nobody finds me, I should be okay. Okay, at the back here is what is now what is a garage. And this is where we have car ramps and stuff like that to lift cars up to repair them if they get damaged or whatever. Obviously, we've got a couple of Land Rovers, so they break down quite often. Land Rovers aren't very reliable. They need a lot of maintenance and being repaired. So you sort of need a car lift to be able to lift them up. Because they're very, very heavy. So that's like that. Let's even do the floor down. We'll put some carpet as a floor, concrete floor down here. Like this. Got to put the windows in and stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the green in. The green is like a green metal. It's like a corrugated iron, but it's green. Very, very strange. I don't know if it's metal, but it feels sort of plasticky. It's very, very nice, actually. Okay, we're going to put a door on. I was thinking about it's a white door. It's like a white PVC door on it. But obviously we don't have white doors in Minecraft, so I'm just going to use a wooden one. Now at the front here, we're going to have the doors. 1, 2 blocks like this. Perfect 5-block entranceway. Seeing as though our cars are 3 blocks wide, all my roads are 5 blocks wide to let things get in and out. Very, very high doors, though. Higher than normal garage doors. And this comes around here and goes up a few more blocks. Oh, I tell you what, let's also do the car ramp, or sort of. It's blue, so we're going to have this up here, and this up here, and then it has the little middle bit as well on the floor, very thin bit that you drive over, like that. It's great. I tell you what, we could even put little tripwire hooks up. I can't put one there. Put them there. And there goes chick 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 chick. In fact, we could probably go 1 block higher, I think, and it would look okay still. Yeah, chick 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 chick. Okay, let me go up a few more blocks and get the roof on. Oop, not black, green. And yeah, I should be back. Don't want to waste any more time putting down green blocks. We're getting there. Gonna put some skylights in, like this. Go up here as well. They go all the way along the whole length, like this. I like that. Gonna get some buttons as little rivets to hold it all together. Careful now. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think it's going to line up. Is it going to line up? It is. Excellent. And do the same on the bottom here. Let's get them in line. Have the buttons around here, and then we've got to put the windows in then as well. So, I'm going to have to go around this side to get them lined up right. Like this. That's it. Doog, doog, doog. Doog, doog, doog. Oops. It is very tall, but it has to be tall to accommodate a car being lifted up in there, obviously. So we're going to take out a window space here. Let's get our panes. We're going to have to take that bottom one out. And then take that, put that one back in. That looks better. Window in there. And a window in here. Like this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving these last couple of episodes. Well, I like every episode. I like doing my own place. Okay, so let's go back with the... where am I? There we go. Back with these brick weave. And we're going to drop it down here. And line it up with the door. Like this. Wait a minute. It's a slightly different block. We're going to use these blocks. So many different path textures are so weird. Like this. And like that. Excellent, excellent. There would be stuff here. There's a caravan here. Like a static caravan. Same as in the field. I've got a few static caravans where we use for workshops and stuff like that. For tools and everything like that. But we're going to just put tree line down here. Because I don't want to use up all the world, you know, just on this house. It would be crazy, wouldn't it? Alright, and then we're going to have some black at the front here. This might look a little bit weird, but this is actually a bit of rubber to help get into the garage, because it's a little bit of a half block step up, and it's also to let to not let oil go into the ground, into the earth. Obviously, we don't want oil going into the earth, do we? That's always a bad thing. And there's oil, not oil, there's rubber down this side as well, so you don't have to get too close to the shed while you're cutting the lawn with the lawnmower. Excellent. We've also got tractors and stuff in the field. Tractor, digger and trailer and everything like that. All that cool stuff. Okay, so that's there. We're going to have this bit as the garden. Now, this is a absolutely massive tree. It's actually a huge spruce tree. So let's do a spruce tree. Let's see how big it is. Is that about in line? Let's get it about in line. Where would it be? It would be there. Let's, nope, a couple of blocks back. One block back. There we go. See, it's a giant Christmas tree is what it basically is. I'll tell you what we'll do. We shall take out that block, put that in there, and grow another one on top. That's surprisingly enough, that is actually, no joke, what it looks like. That is really, honestly, about it. That's really funny. Okay, so that tree's in. We did have some trees around here, but most of them were taken out. There's one oaky tree-like thing here. Boop. Now, it would go back further as well. We've got the horse stables about here, but I'm not going to go all the way back here with our land. I'm going to cut it off probably there, I think. Let's cut it off with a fence. It's a very samey looking fence as what I've got in my actual house, or my actual land. Take that button off. So that's there, but there is a very large oak tree, so we need to grow a big one again. My phone has gone crazy. I hope it's not something important. I think you guys are more important than whoever it is. Hopefully it's not something crazily important. They'd have rung me, otherwise wouldn't they? You always ring on something really important, don't you? Beautiful tree. Oh, that's a wonderful tree. Nice big tree there. And then this fence is going to come along here. Like this. We'll do it to about there. And then what we're going to do is fill this up with oak trees. Like this. 2 layers thick. There is actually like big oak trees all the way along here. But there's just like a couple of gates for openings into the fields. About where I'm standing now is where we have the tractor and the trailer. and the big lawnmowers and everything like that. A lot of grass to cut. You can't have one of those pushed lawnmowers. They wouldn't be no good. They might grow eventually. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so it's very grassy at the back here. I should really stripe it, shouldn't I? Let's just jump down here. Ooh. I'm actually tired after these episodes. Whew. Right. Take the bed away. How are we doing for time? We're out of time. God damn it. What else am I missing? A greenhouse. We should be able to finish it off next episode and even start the inside. We're going to have to leave it there, guys, because I am over time. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's really coming on, look. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!